Everything's nice and green. It's that plant that Carol T-Bay gave me. Can't think of the name of it. Catawba tree. Leafed back out. I thought it died this winter, but it didn't. A big one out there. I need to, well, the real big one's the mama, I guess, for all these. It keeps sprouting up. I should have got that big, tall, lanky thing when it was shorter. And there's another little one right there. That little one just didn't ever do good. And that's that, what you call it, you know, at Christmas. A couple years ago I got it at the Master Gardener Awards banquet. I think that's when it was. Louise got it and had an extra one, I guess. She gave me this one anyway. Can't believe it doesn't have the name on there. Holly. I keep wanting to say it's not, though, but you know, it's that plant with the red leaves that looks like it's flowers. Poinsettia there. Alright, that's what it is. Poinsettia. And this little maple, I think it is, or turkey oak. I don't know why I said maple. Turkey oak. I actually have a Japanese maple out there. I'm pretty sure it's still okay. I need to go look. It's all up in amongst a bunch of that big citrus I got out there. I got to do something with it. I thought that cold freeze this winter killed it, and it lost a lot of leaves, but it looks like it's still doing fine. The green beans, I've been picking them for such a short little bush. Sure has a lot of green beans. Gets a lot of green beans on it. They're pretty big. I've been trying to keep them picked because I know they'll make more. I'm going to pick these and eat them. I've been eating them raw. There's enough there almost to cook. The squashes really took off. This rain we've had lately. In case this is the first video you're seeing of this wheelbarrow, it's been at least 2 years, maybe 3 or 4 since I think 3, since I turned this into a planter one year. I did sweet potatoes in it. It's got, you know, drainage holes all cut. I mean, I drilled with a big drill bit, like about, I think it's at least a 1/2 inch diameter, and then I put some like screen that goes on windows, the plastic kind, and over it, and then that potting soil, you know, I put new potting soil, of course. When I planted this year, I got these from Tim of Navarre Pepper, that and the green beans, and this pepper, can't say it's doing all that great, but maybe I need to put a little fertilizer on it or something. And this is just, it was a vine that was in a place out over by the old house that I didn't want it to be. I pulled it up and stuck it in a pot. I keep trimming it back and wrapping it around itself. It is, I'll think of it in a minute. This tomato is a beefsteak tomato, and I pulled a bunch of the suckers off the other day. I haven't seen any signs of the worms yet. I need to get some BT on it as a precaution. I'm watching it though. Oop, I think it might have a little, no. Thought it might have been blossom there at first, but it's just a fuzzy stem. Yeah, this gets those big purple flowers. You know what I'm talking about. I'll think of it in a minute. I planted a piece of that over there years ago that I had pulled up from a friend's place. They grow way up in the trees. It looks like huge grape clusters hanging. There's the flowers on it. I love them. I know there's some that are invasive and there's some that are not, and these might be the invasive. I don't know. I hope they're the native, but don't know for sure. Wisteria. That's it. Alright, well, that's about it. What you doing, boo? Oh, sneezing. You sneezing? What you sneezing for? Yeah, I need to cut them back again. Them mimosas, I tell you. You whack them and they just keep coming back. And get them before they flower. Spread their seed. Well, I need to get busy out here again. All these leaves came down that last storm we had. And the pansies are still doing pretty good. Last little cold snap we're having. Today is April 10th. Wow, I think it's my grandson's birthday. Patches. This I need to water. I brought some water jug out here. I filled up. I save all my water jugs. Got them sitting everywhere, but I ain't got water in that one. I used it up watering this a while back. I need to pressure wash that thing. Shame on me, I still ain't cut the coat. I've got the tar stuff right there and still ain't got up there and coated that roof yet. There's so many things that's got to be just right. And it seems like when 2 or 3 of them I've got like a stretch without rain for like, it's got to be a minimum of 24 hours. Or it might be 48. I have to read it again. But you've got to like clean the whole area off. It's got to be, you know, all cleaned down. So I'll do that, and then, you know, the rain will move in unexpectedly. And anyway, it can't be below a certain degrees or over a certain degrees. And darn it. These are some pretty flowers. They shouldn't be growing in my gutter, but nevertheless, they're pretty. When they bloom, they're getting ready to bloom. Maybe I'll get a picture of them. It's that Virginia creeper stuff there. Everywhere. And I've cut back the holly and this river birch, and this one I still need to cut that down. I want to, what do you call it? Bonsai it. Bonsai. Yeah, I'm really tickled. I suggested that the Master Gardeners get in touch with Pierre. I can't think of his last name right now, but he had done. He's a professor, a retired professor, and he is a bonsai expert. And I had went to one of his lectures. It's been a few years back. Anyway, I had suggested that they get him for one of our training sessions that we have once a month after our meetings. And he's going to speak, do a workshop in May, next month. I'm excited. I want to be sure I make that one. Even though it's in Gulf Breeze, I'm going. I don't usually go to that lately, you know, down there, but there's one other tree right here, I thought. I guess it's that and that. Those are those wild cherry laurels. They'd probably make a cute little bonsai. I got a lot. I did it to that cedar over there too. I whacked the tops off because that Pierre guy told me that those you cannot just cut back and pull up. You have to do those in stages. These you're supposed to be able to, the deciduous like this, but not the conifers. I think all the conifers have to be done in stages over a long period of time, or they'll just die. Yeah, sure would like to get another piece of property where I could start moving all these plants and stuff over there ahead of selling this place. Because if I do sell to the developer, they said that they don't want anything that's on this property. They're going to cut it. You know, they're just going to clear cut everything and bulldoze it. So I really wish I could get a piece of property ahead of time. I'm trying to get them to, well, I haven't agreed on a price yet. They've went up, and I haven't accepted their offer, their latest offer, so I'm thinking about it, but haven't made up my mind yet. And I'll talk more about that another time. That's all for today. You want to go in, Boo? Oh boy, we're going to go in and have a treat. You're going to have a treat. Want a treat? Want a treat? Want a treat? All right. Oh, yay, yay. Yes. All right, I'm going to get you something.